case that you thought was full, but it really wasn't. It will go vroom and disappear. Now, why is that? Simple, right? Because we expected the suitcase to have something in it, and therefore it has more mass than some empty case, and we need to apply more force in order to speed it up. Now, that is something we call Newton's second law of motion, F equals ma. And from this example, mass is simply the object's resistance against acceleration. And this resistance has proved to be most useful in our daily lives. All of us here have heard of the famous equation E equals mc squared by Albert Einstein. Now, what does it really mean? Simply, it's basically the energy E and mass m can be converted into one another. And this explains why the sun in the sky is shining so brightly, and why we can harness the power from nuclear plants by simply converting mass into energy. So we have a pretty good idea of how mass really works, but the problem is, why is it there? What makes mass mass? To really answer this question, we have to move to the frontier of scientific development and into the very recent discovery of something called God particle, or something I prefer to call Higgs boson. Now, to understand the relation between Higgs and mass, we have to go back to my university and attend a physics lecture, and you guessed it right, there are absolutely no girls whatsoever in physics classes. And so what you see is basically a bunch of boys that's sitting all around the classroom. What happens if a beautiful girl comes in? The boys that near her will try to rush to her and start asking, "What's your name? Can I have your number?" and stuff like that. And the girl will probably be very scared and try to run away, run across the room as fast as possible. But the problem is that all the boys are now surrounding her desperately, so the girl is slowed down inevitably. Here's the twist. Think of now, all the boys are now transparent. So what you can only see is, upon stepping onto the classroom, the girl is slowed down drastically by some resistance. And that is exactly what happens out there. By the discovery of Higgs boson, or to some of you, the God particle, we now can confirm something that we call the Higgs field. And this Higgs field, precisely all over the universe, it's actually here in the same room that we are in. And by interacting with the Higgs field, you and me, basically is slowed down in this field, and it has attained certain kind of resistance, and that resistance is exactly what we have been talking about, mass. So finally, we physicists and all of you now understand what mass truly is.